understanding the features and functions of a stock item in AAAPOS RetailManager. Barcodes enable you to identify an item, or multiple items, by using a barcode scanner. This dramatically reduces the effort required to input information about an item when performing transactions and when performing a stock take. Using a barcode will also reduce mistakes made by staff from selling the wrong product. If a product does not have a barcode, you can create your own alphanumeric code for the product, which you can then print out your customized barcode label and attach it to the product. When using AAAPOS RetailManager, it is important that you decide on your naming conventions for stock items at the outset, and that you are consistent when naming your stock items. This will help maximize the benefit from reporting, make receiving goods into stock as quick and easy as possible, reduce the likelihood of stock item duplication in your inventory, and make searching for stock items in RetailManager easier. The description prints on all receipts, so it is important that your description clearly identifies what the product is. The in-stock, lay-by and sales order fields display the inventory availability of a stock item. The lay-by quantity is the total number of stock items where lay-bys are open. The sales order quantity is the total number of stock items where sales orders are pending. When creating a lay-by or sales order, the quantity of the sale is moved from in-stock availability to lay-by or sales order quantity holding fields. The total inventory on hand does not change, just the stock availability changes. When a lay-by or sales order is converted to a sale, the lay-by or sales order quantity on hand will be reduced. If a lay-by or sales order is cancelled, the lay-by or sales order holding quantity will be moved back to in-stock availability. The customer special order quantity displays how many special orders have been placed on this stock item that are yet to be fulfilled through a goods received. The on-order quantity displays the total quantity on order from purchase orders that are yet to be fulfilled. Using departments and categories is essential. By using departments and categories, you can locate and track stock items more easily by specifying the department or category value. You can, for example, track how many size 42 t-shirts or how many white t-shirts you have in stock. You can filter RetailManager reports to show department and category for easy analysis. For example, which department or shirt color sells the most. This, in turn, will help you decide what type of stock you need to reorder. You can perform stock takes for all the items in a department, or all the items that have a specific category value, such as t-shirts of size 42. Doing a partial stock take is useful when you need to order stock from suppliers. Please note, most of RetailManager reporting is based on departments and categories. Assigning departments and categories to your stock items will produce better and more in-depth reports. RetailManager serial numbers can be processed when you create a stock item, or at any time during your inventory life cycle up to and including the time of sale. RetailManager's serial numbers help you to retain online records of serial numbers for post-sale warranty servicing, enforce unique serial numbers for tighter stock control, process serial numbers by supplier or product. You can create and process a serial number for an actual item at the time of a transaction, receipt of goods, sale, sales order payment, lay-by payment, or quote conversion. See serial numbers for stock items in RetailManager under Stock in the Information window for more information. RetailManager lets you combine products into packages, where you can sell a number of individual stock items together under a single price. This is ideal for things like gift baskets where multiple products will make up a gift basket. You then scan one barcode, which will take all those items out of stock instead of having to scan them individually. You can also use packages for things like soft drinks. This is where you good received a slab of soft drink, but you sell the soft drink by the slab, by a 6-pack, or by the can or bottle. See Creating Packages in RetailManager under Stock in the Information menu for more information. The static quantity field is used to mark a stock item that has no inventory control. For example, this would be useful for a labor charge, where you charge for your time, but you don't receive it into stock. All other aspects of the transaction are recorded. AAAPOS RetailManager allows you to set up a stock item as a freight item. If your business charges freight on sales, you will need to create one or more stock items for freight in the stock window. Freight stock items can be purchased and sold. RetailManager does not differentiate between income from normal sales of stock items and income from freight items. When performing an accounting export, however, the income collected from freight items is separated from normal sales income, and the cost of selling the freight item is also separated from the normal cost of sales. For example, a business purchases express post envelopes that they use to send goods to their customers. They charge their customers $10 postage when an envelope is used. The business would record a goods received entry for these envelopes at the purchase value of the envelopes. When you record a sale that requires postage, you sell the envelope to the customer as a separate postage item on the invoice. Please note, you can also mark a freight item as static quantity and not goods receive it. This might be where you deliver a product to a customer using your own vehicle, so you don't goods receive it, nor do you have a cost applied to it, but you do charge for the delivery of the product. See setting up a freight item in RetailManager under Stock in the information window for more information. The fractional quantities option allows you to buy or sell part quantities of this item. This allows you to enter decimal values and fractions in the quantity field in transaction windows. For example, if you sell products by the meter, you can sell 1.5 meters and so on. The use scale option is used if the stock item is a weighed item and you have set up scales as a hardware option with RetailManager. You can then weigh the product at the time of a sale, which will calculate the price. For example, you sell tomatoes for $2.49 a kilo. You just find this product when doing a transaction, put the tomatoes on the scales, and the price and kilograms are automatically calculated. See setting up a product using scales under Stock in the information menu for more information. If you want to record the item as a measured item, that is, you want to receive goods and record sales of this stock item using a unit of measure such as grams, kilograms, liters or milliliters. Select the appropriate unit of measure from the unit of measure drop-down list. The unit of measure options include kilogram, gram, pound, ounce, liter, milliliter, meter, centimeter, millimeter, ton and square meter. These units of measure will then be reflected on the receipts to customers. See assigning a unit of measure under Stock in the information menu. The extended description allows you to provide more in-depth information about a product, which can also print on receipts if required. RetailManager has the provision to add tax codes to your products. Depending on the country you are located, this will determine what tax codes and percentages you will need to use. Go to Tax Codes under the Admin menu for more information. Enter either the tax-exclusive cost and sell prices in the X-tax field, or the tax-inclusive cost and sell prices in the Inc. tax field and press Enter. RetailManager will automatically fill in the other field. You will also notice a blue button next to each of the price fields. This can be used to calculate the price for a product. For example, cost plus 50%. You can also assign a supplier to a product. When you assign a supplier to a product, you will then be able to run reports based on the supplier, profit by supplier, reordering the product from the supplier, etc. See suppliers under the information menu for more information about suppliers. You can also set the minimum and maximum quantities for a product. For example, you always want to keep 10 in stock and reorder when the minimum quantity gets to 5. You use this to avoid running out of products in your inventory. You will then be able to run a what needs ordering report, and the required quantity will be automatically added to purchase orders for that supplier. Please note, you can override the quantity in the purchase order window if required. The custom 1 and 2 fields are free fields to be used as you see fit. For example, these fields can be used for the brand of a product, a location, a part number, etc., which is then searchable in the transaction or stock windows. You can also run reports based on the custom fields. You can also add a sales prompt unique for this product. The sale prompt can be used to remind staff to promote other stock items, including those related to a particular item. For example, you might want to create a sales prompt for a kettle item, asking if the customer would be interested in purchasing a set of cups. Enter the amount that can be earned with each sale in the sale bonus field, if your staff receive a bonus on the sale of this stock item. See staff under the information menu for more information. The Allow Description Change at POS option will enable editing of the item description at the time of sale. For example, an item called labor could be described more specifically as installed air conditioner. The Hide in Searches or Reports option allows you to suppress the stock item in searches and reports if you don't want this stock item to appear. You will only use this option if the stock item is no longer available from your supplier or you no longer sell this product, but you want to see transaction history if required. Click the Accounts tab and enter the income account and cost of goods sold account for this item. If you don't set an account for the item, the default accounts you set in your Accounting Options tab will be used to record income and cost of sales. The purpose of these fields is to break up your income and cost of goods when it gets to your accounting software. For example, the income and cost of goods for the category soft drink. See Accounting under Options in the Setup menu for more information. You can also add a picture to a stock item in the stock window. You can add a picture in JPEG, GIF, and bitmap file formats. Note that stock pictures do not appear in transaction windows or stock reports, but are used if you are using Web Store Manager to integrate Retail Manager to your website.